Hi guys. So, this is going to be a review for this Gilded Abyss. This was a 3 out of 5. I wanted to give it more. I was excited to read this. You guys know I love my gay fiction. You guys know I'm here to support my diverse authors, my LGBT authors, but I'm still a reader. and I have my frustrations when I'm reading as well. I want to be able to support this book and advocate for it and like push it out. But it's very hard when this feels like it has so many good ideas and the world is there. The world is built completely, but my biggest issue with this book was the characters. These two are the only ones with personality, and then the person that was supposed to be the bad guy are the only ones with personality. So she builds up a bunch of side characters, and the main character, Nyx, is like, oh, that person seems suspicious. That person seems suspicious. But she doesn't really give like any reason for these people to be suspicious. She just says they are suspicious instead of like building them up like a murder mystery, because in a murder mystery you're gonna be like, oh, so like who is it, who did it, who's the one that's gonna betray us. And in this one, the side characters felt like npcs, like non-player characters, to the point where when the big reveal happened and the person goes, I'm the one who betrayed you, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, maybe it's not going to be obvious for everybody, but it was one of those things where I was just like, I wanted to be a little bit fooled. I wanted to be a little bit betrayed. I wanted to feel like, oh, I love that person and they betrayed me. I wanted like to be able to guess who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Basically, what this book is about is a bunch of people go in the submersible and they go underwater and somebody is about to betray them, and a bunch of people are getting infected by this material that is used throughout the entire society called Icaron, and the Icaron is used for like sealing the submersible. It's used to heal wounds faster. It's used for literally everything, to the point where they can't thrive as a society without it. And it's infecting people and it's causing people to turn into basically zombies. So they're all stuck in this ship with a bunch of zombies. And I found that part cool. I found some of the action scenes cool. But then it would get to the like Nick's trying to talk to some generic character, and then like a chapter later they would be gone, and I'm like, I have no feelings at all for this person. Somebody is also sabotaging the submersible at the same time, so while they're like under the water due to extreme depths, like it's quickly filling up with water because somebody caused explosions to happen throughout the submersible. And it would be a very, very exciting story if I liked more of the characters. And even the main character, I had a lot of difficulties following her because she's supposed to be this sergeant in the military and she's supposed to be this badass. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Let's get this badass character. And it kind of felt like in Throne of Glass, where it's like, I'm Aderlin's best assassin. And then Selena always gets hurt. It's same situation here where the main character is in near death situations all the time and she's being helped by everybody. Literally, everybody pulls a deus ex machina, and right when she's about to die or when she's about to like get knocked out, somebody saves her. And I got so frustrated because I would be like, why? How is she a sergeant? And then the main character, this one, Cassandra, she's like, you're the only one that can follow me down into this submersible, and I trust you only. And I'm like, well, I understand that. And she's like, you have to defend my back. I'm like, oh, I don't think that's the person you want defending your back after reading this book. And the world, the world is here. The world is there. The world is built. For me, it was just the characters fell flat. I didn't root for anybody. Like there's that one point where the character's going through like this dizzy nauseous phase. Nyx is going through the like dizzy nauseous phase, and she sees this character and she goes, oh my god, who is that? And that's just her being delirious, but that's how I felt the whole book, because it was like, who the fuck is that? Like, you gave no personality to any of the characters. So who is this person? And then like multiple unalivings would happen, and they'd be like, this person died. And it's supposed to be this impactful scene. And I'm like, I don't even fucking remember who this was, because this person was only here one time. I only met them once. So it'd be like, what the hell? I met this person once and I'm supposed to feel emotional. I found myself going, okay. I mean, I don't know who that is, to be honest. Because there were so many scenes in here. There were so many scenes in here where it'd be like, this person has been unalived. And then Nyx is getting pushed from room to room, and like another person gets unalived and she's like, I can't believe it. And it's like, sis, I don't know who this is. I don't know what they do. Like there'd be like two people that I actually knew what they did. Everybody else I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. I legitimately don't know who these people are, because you don't build them up. Like they weren't built up enough. They didn't have enough personality, and that's my biggest qualm with this book, because the world is beautiful and the world is there. It kind of reminded me of BioShock, but like literally one of the notes that I wrote was like, let me see if I can find it, because this was just like not it. It was like, Rick and Morty episodes have made character deaths that had 30 seconds of screen time more impactful, because I was just like, I don't know who this is. They don't have personality, they don't have anything, and I I was not having a good time reading this at all. And like I was saying about Nyx, like she just feels like a prop. She doesn't feel like she's a part of the story. Like she just goes from room to room to room to room to room, and she's injured in one room, and then she gets healed, conveniently healed, and then she's injured in another room, and then she gets pushed to another room, and somebody saves her, and somebody saves her, and somebody saves her, and somebody saves her. And do you see the pattern that I'm saying, where it's just like, wait, we're supposed to be following this sergeant that's supposed to be a badass, and instead they're getting saved every freaking scene? Like, no, sis. And like with the whole like, guess who guess who it is, guess who betrayed us, I wanted it to be more impactful, and it was not impactful. And I wanted to like this book. I wanted to like this book, and that's why I'm fucking frustrated, because world's there, characters aren't. So it's just like, what the hell? And like I said, the betrayal, I wanted to feel betrayed. Why are you making me wanting to feel betrayed? Usually I'm like, why would this person betray me? Like, this sucks. Like, they were a really good friend. But right now I'm just like, I just wish I had gotten more betrayed in this book. And the only betrayal is me picking this book up and then realizing that none of the characters have personality. This is 428 pages, and either she needed to condense, she needed to fix her main character that is basically useless, or she needed to figure something else out, because this was not it. I was not having a good time. And you guys know I always try to look for the positivity in every book. I'm like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But this was very hard. I like the world, I like the ideas, but I did not like any of the characters, and I hate that. And like, this is like Cruel Prince level of hate for characters.